Yeah, I was going to go missing. No tweets, no anything. Just
It's so interesting listening to people watching this game, analyzing this game, and just the spirit killed out of most schooners today. In spite of the fact that Arsenal did win and performed pretty well by all intents and purposes. They beat West Brom 3-1 by in turn relegating Big Sam, one of our arch nemesis over the years. He finally got to relegate his punk ass. Yeah, here is the player ratings. Joining me as always is my partner in crime, Ola. What do you reckon?
Bruh, I mean, I don't know, man. Where was this on Thursday? That's all I say. When the first one, it's all I kept asking about. Where was this on Thursday? I don't care about this game. The one I cared about, the one that meant everything to us, the one that was going to salvage our season. Um, we didn't see this showing. At least this level of intensity. So, but good win. If we're gonna look at it on its own, just look at that game by itself in isolation. Then I suppose it's a good showing. It's a good showing, but Arsenal always got that. Look at the goal we conceded, man. Like Jesus Christ. But yeah, another game in the can. Another one in the can.
Yep. Um, Supposedly, did they lose to Celta Vigo today? I think they got smoked today, didn't they?
Yeah, man.
Emirates side.
Yeah,
Um,
Villarreal.
I just, I don't know, man. I'm at this point now with Arsenal where I'm just like, I shrug my shoulders and be like, all right. Today was kind of like, I think, you know, the best possible way I could describe it is it's like winning the lottery after 1 week after you needed the numbers.
Yeah, I
Oh,
think that's probably one of the best ways you could put it. Like where was this numbers when you really needed them? You know what I mean?
no.
So yeah, man,
I mean,
I
they
hear you.
performed reasonably well. I've got to tell the truth to you. I'll be honest with you, bro. Didn't watch the
Mm.
first half. First 37 minutes. Okay, I didn't bother watching. Gonna be asked. I just could not be asked. I knew the
There's a
game was
lot.
on.
There's a lot of people that felt that way
I
about
knew
the
the game
game
was
today.
on. I knew I had to do this show. I just could not be asked. I was on a watch along instead with on Claude's channel. Shout out to obviously Claude and the Bouncers, Diesel and Terran having me
Yeah.
on. And yeah, I was
Big
on
up to
that.
those guys. Salute to those guys, man.
Quite honestly, I found that to be more entertaining. Um, because the alternative was just it was just yeah. Um, and it is what it is. Honestly, with Arsenal, it is what it is, and we've got 3 more games this season. One of which is Chelsea. Does anyone have any hope against Chelsea at the moment? The way they're playing, the way we're
I
playing.
actually do. The way we're playing, there's no pressure.
But most people anticipate that we're going to get smacked up. Big up to the Natster. Intro coming soon. Oh, talk to me, Natster. Talk to me, brother. Talk to me. Big up to King Sayed for renewing his membership. He's clearly anticipating I'm going to be dropping something next week So yes, he thought he'd get his new renewal in there. Thank you, my brother, for doing so. And obviously, um, we're just at the point now, I think, as Arsenal fans, where we're waiting to hear on news. We're waiting to hear on Mikel Arteta has been dismissed. We're waiting to hear on Arsenal has been sold. We're waiting to hear on various different news where we can actually be excited. Because at the moment, as Arsenal fans, we're far from excited. We just want this season to be over and done with. And that's kind of where we are at the moment. Would that be fair to say?
Yeah, bro. Just waiting for the season to be done with, and a lot of things that I said on Thursday on this channel, is I didn't want to see Arteta in in a job come by the time I got up in the morning. A few mornings later, he's still here managing games, and it looks like he's here for the foreseeable future. Another one that who knows we might have to accept. I'm not happy with it. It's just doing my head in. It's one of the reasons why the, there's no real interest in the game, but it's still your club playing and you want to watch them and you want to support them, but the actual passion to want to do it, they drained it all on Thursday, man. I didn't have nothing left. I have nothing left. I didn't care about today's game. I'm telling you right now to watch it, but I didn't care about it. Where was you on Thursday? That's all I kept asking. You know what I mean? So I guess I'm still hurting over that game. It's gonna take me a minute to get over it. You will.
Yeah, agreed. Agreed. Um, all right. Well, let's go with player rating, shall we? I'm going to expect you to do most of the heavy lifting for this because, like I said, I missed the first half more or less.
Yeah.
So let's start off with Bernd Leno.
Um, the goal he considered.
I
I
heard
mean,
you
he
should have
could
done
have
better
done.
with.
He could have done better. I was just about to say that. You know what I mean? He could have done better. The guy still ran at least half a pitch. He ran, but other than that, didn't really have much to do because them and they were just shooting off target. So I'll say I'll probably give Leno five. I'll give him a six. He could have done better with that goal, but yeah, I'll give him a six.
Okay. Um, Based on what I saw, I'll give him a 5. It is what it is. Supposedly, he wants to leave for European football. Brother, leave. Do you know what I mean? Look at that. Right back, should we go Chambers?
Yeah, Chambers actually played really well. Um, he had a lot of bright moments in the game. I'll give Chambers a 7.
Okay. Wow. All right. Okay. So far, the chat room's not a million miles away from you. Cool. Rob Holden.
Holding. There was a point in the game where they were all doing. He was just laughing and smiling. I don't know what he was happy about. He must have just had his teeth done or something. The boy was just smiling like a Cheshire cat. I thought, bro, you're wearing the armband. You should be lucky. You should be grateful that you're wearing the armband of this great football club. And I was just still pissed off about it. But on the game, I'll go with the 6. I'll go with the
Okay.
6.
Gabriel.
Gabriel again didn't really do much wrong, other than that run away goal, and that's probably the only thing that's holding at least them defenders from maybe a bit higher score from me. I'll go 5. I'll go 5. Gabriel. I'll give Gabriel a 5.
I know there was one occasion I saw where he kept backing up, backing up, backing up. You just think to yourself with Gabriel, just attack the ball a little bit. This is why I have my reservations about the kid. I think it can be coached out of him, but not by this coach. That's for sure.
I was just thinking, could those be instructions? Could those be don't commit? Because if the player does you, it could be a lot of things. Why them? Because them man, they don't look like they're playing with freedom. In my eyes, they don't look like they're playing. They play. They've. It look like they're playing with shackles. So I'd like to see them. Maybe express themselves a little bit more.
Okay. Okay. Lots of people saying Gabriel was at fault for the goal. Okay, interesting. In the middle, Ceballos. One of the big surprise names I was shocked to see starting lineup.
Yeah, he got hooked. Ceballos, but I say maybe a four for Ceballos. Didn't really do a whole lot in the game that he played in. So yeah, I'll go four for Ceballos.
Okay, Mohamed Onane.
Now Nene was better. He moved around, popped the ball around, a lot of it with purpose as well. I'll give it
Okay.
Nene 6.
Wow, 6. Okay. Wow. All right, fair enough. Um, ahead of him, Emil Smith Rowe.
Smith Rowe, the opening goal, brilliant goal, brilliant setup between him and Saka. I
Yeah.
thought the engine, it brought a lot of energy to the game. Smith Rowe, I give a 7.
Okay. Pepe.
Pepe, again, my man of the match. He was my man of the match for the last game. He's been my man of the match for a few games, really. To be fair, the performances that he's been putting in. So, is the goal he scored again. You can't stop. What you see those goals that you're thinking, when the fuck was this on Thursday? But he scored one of his trademark from the 18 yard, well, on the corner of the 18 yard, but just let loose top beans. Crazy goal, but one of the good ones. I give Pepe 7 as well.
Name I completely forgot in the starting lineup. Bukayo Saka.
Saka, I thought. This is, you look at it, and I was saying to myself, I wanted him to play left back on Thursday. I wanted him to play left back. I was saying drop Shaka, play him there, and then play Martinelli and Pepe up top alongside the Aubameyang. And a lot of fans did cry out for that same, narrative, or formation. But you see what he can do from left back. He can cause damage anywhere on the pitch. He didn't bring it on Thursday, but he did today. And with the assist and his contribution, I'll give him a 7 as well.
It seems like most times, regardless of whether people want to admit it or not, if Saka doesn't have a good game, Pepe will, and vice versa. And that seems to be the case here. Both seem to look to have played well. Whenever I tuned in, Saka looked like he was playing very well in that position. So, yeah, it beggars belief why we haven't been playing Saka there this entire time. But again, Mikel Arteta, huh? He apparently knows better.
I mean, this guy broke into the England team playing left back, but we know what he can do playing further forward. But it doesn't mean he's completely useless left back. He can still cause damage offensively at that. So why we've not utilized him there and playing, persistent with playing Shaka there, that's not really a left back. Because for me, Saka is more of a left back than Shaka is, even though he
Yeah.
plays all the way far forward. He's more of a left back than Shaka is. So why would he persist in playing him? That I do not understand it from Arteta.
And
But
more to the point, it's easier to replace Xhaka at left back than it would be to replace Saka on the right wing. So just I don't know, just the logic of this manager. Okay. Willian.
Oh my God, it was written in the stars. Today, when there's nothing else to play for, um, William was gonna sprinkle some
With
magic
his best
dust on his
performance of the
boots.
season. Wow.
You know how many times we've been begging this fucker for just bagging a free kick all season, and he does it tonight in a spectacular fashion as well. That was a crazy goal, but yeah, fair play to him for that goal, but a little too late. A little too late. William, I'll give him a six. I think it did all right in in connecting and some of the bits that he played on the pitch. So yeah, I'll give him a six.
I'll give Willian a 7. I thought he had a decent second half, to be fair. Um, and then finally in the starting lineup, at least, uh, Martinelli.
Martinelli always brings energy, as anybody. For me, probably brings the most energy, in the whole team, and a lot of fans will agree with that. Um, he was unlucky with some of the crosses that Saka was putting in. He missed one that Smith Rowe missed one right after him as well. Um, but all in all, probably I'll say a four. Didn't really do much, but uh, maybe a five. Maybe a five. I think I'm being a little bit harsh on it. I'll say five. He popped himself in some chances in some areas where he could have took some of the chances that came his way. He just was unlucky with it. So yeah,
Yeah,
I'll go with a five.
I heard he wasn't great today. But yeah, I'll go with those marks of yours. Okay, in terms of subs, or on two sets, let's see if we can get those subs up. Reminder, guys, please do slap a like on the video. I know not many people watch this game, and for sure, that's even more reason to slap a like on the video so that we make sure that our views are kept up and that the usual people who don't know about the show then find out about the show and substitute to the show. That's my grand plan. So make sure you guys are able to do that. If you're watching this on Periscope, please do share it around. Hit that retweet button if you can. That also helps. It really, really does help, actually. Okay. 1 second. All right. So the three subs: Lacazette, Tierney, and Partey.
Mm.
They all came on with reasonable amount of minutes left. Partey a little later. I'm gonna give Lacazette a um, mm, I'm gonna give Lacazette a 4 out of 10. Um, who's that other one? Tierney, I will give similar. And Partey, I'll give a flat 2 to. Not because he did anything wrong, just because, I figured it hadn't had that much time yet. So, yeah, that's pretty much it where I'm at. How about yourself? Before I
Yeah,
come back
from
to you, just a big up Dante for his latest donation. Big up, boys. Big up, Dante. I hope you're well, brother. Go on.
salute to Dante, my guy. Um, for me, I was gonna give those guys all free. Lacazette free. Didn't really do nothing when it came on. Nothing really to have. Even he missed one of those crosses again from Saka that I thought, yeah, he could have, at least stretched enough to try and make, connect and make the goal. So free for Lacazette. Partey didn't have much time, not enough to do, but whatever could do, he popped the ball around a little bit. So free for him as well. Same with Tierney. Um, Saka was already doing the damage round there still, so you know, free for him as well. I'll give all those guys a free.
Okay. Sounds reasonable to me. Um, Now onwards and upwards to Chelsea. But I guess we'll see what happens there. You guys, I'm hoping that you guys are at least enjoying these shows. Obviously, our season's a bit run down at the moment, so it just feels like me and Ola I know are just trying to get through these player ratings. And quite honestly, you ain't wrong. But what we will do, myself and Ola will be doing kind of a season review. So we'll be doing that over the next couple of weeks. That will kind of take into account everything that's happened and grade everybody within the team. I may also include Mr. Lee Gunner in that as well, just so that I do it every single year anyway. So it'll be good to just make sure that we kind of grade off this team and talk about ways of improving it, which will obviously include the manager. So you guys make sure you stay tuned to that over the next couple of weeks. Once again, I appreciate everybody's support over the last couple of weeks. You guys know I'm going through some shit at the moment with my injuries and various different shit stuff like that. But I'm getting there. I am getting there, and with your help, I'll continue to get there. So make sure you guys just stay riding with me, and I'll reward you with more shows. So thank you once again, Sayat, for renewing your membership. You won't regret that, my brother. And we'll be back soon. Sometime next week for another show. Keep an eye out on that. Until next week, take care. Hola.
Salute.
There you go.